Hello everybody, how are you guys doing today? So I am doing this video to let you guys know about my critiques for the retention speeches. I'm going to go ahead and do mine first. So in my speech, I can tell that I was very nervous. I feel like I needed a little bit more animation and connection with the audience camera. I needed to practice a little bit more and stop actually reading off the paper so much. And it could have been delivered a little bit more. It needed to be longer. But otherwise, I feel like I did a great job, honestly, for somebody who is deathly afraid of speaking publicly or being on any sort of camera. That is a big anxiety for me. So I feel like I did do a great job in delivering that. So the next classmate I would like to do a critique for, her name is, let me go ahead and get it. My apologies. Her name is Rashikwa Taylor, and my apologies if I did not pronounce that correctly. In her speech, she decided to do a speech given by Susan B. Anthony. Now, that's a very strong speaker, and I admire that she went ahead and decided to recite that speech. In her speech, I feel like she did an awesome job. I just felt like it could have been a little bit more connection with the audience camera. But then again, the assignment was to read a speech of someone else's, so you're very limited in that. But otherwise, I feel she did a great job. I felt like it could have been just a little bit more emotion of Susan B. Anthony brought into the speech that was delivered by Miss Taylor. But otherwise, everything was great. And I thank you for giving that speech. It was very inspirational. And the next classmate that I do want to give a critique for, her name is, my apologies again, Charlotte Hutto. My apologies if I did not pronounce that correctly either. In this speech, she decided to recite a speech from one of my favorite movies, Medea Goes to Jail. The speech was given by Medea. I do love that speech. I love that movie. It is awesome, inspirational, message-filled movie. In Miss Hutto's speech, I do feel, however, it was kind of dull. It could have been recited with more life or animation, as Medea was full of life and animation, and her giving that speech, it was very heartfelt, and a person knew what she was saying when she spoke to you. So in Miss Huddle's speech, I felt like there could have been more of a emotional connection. The speech, it was very dull, and I didn't really feel any of the emotions that Medea had brought through in your speech, but otherwise it was a great job. I love that it didn't really take you too many tries to get it done. You didn't really seem like you were reading too much, but I did see you glance a little bit. Other than that, I really enjoyed listening to your guys' speeches. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to critique them, and I cannot wait to see what else is brought forth by you guys. Have a good one. Bye.